Go ahead.
Alright, so start with the cerebrum. The cerebrum includes all this, not the brainstem, not the cerebellum, not any of this part. The cerebrum just includes all these little squiggly lines. You have the frontal lobe that is separated from the parietal lobe by the central sulcus. This is the central sulcus. The back of it is the parietal lobe. Then all the way in the back you have the occipital lobe. There's a parieto-occipital fissure, which is really just an imaginary line. And then you have the temporal lobe, which is this, which is separated by the lateral sulcus or lateral fissure.
Lateral fissure.
The cortex, projection tracts. Are from the brainstem to the inner cerebrum, so it would be like this. These are your projection tracts. Think about it, you're projecting from a lower part of the body to a higher part of the body. Your association tracts are going to be your white matter in the cortex, like these. You're learning in your brain to associate certain things. So, example, a memory with a smell.
You can sell these.
Then
There's one website where it says flashcards or something. And somebody posted a bunch of flashcards of my class for my class.
Wow. So over here you will have your corpus callosum. It connects the two hemispheres to each other. Also might be disconnected if you have really bad epilepsy. You will have your cerebellum. Includes this, both of them. They're friends. See them? Between them you have the arbor vitae, which are the branches. These white branches. And the cortex is just the cerebellum itself. Next we will do the brainstem. Here, a lovely brainstem for us. This is the medulla. This is the pons, and this is the midbrain. On the midbrain, you have, you can see it in the midbrain, you have the colliculi. You have the superior and inferior. Superior and inferior. These little bumps are your superior and inferior. Got it? Trying to figure out what goes where. This mass, not the dot, not the pink line, this mass, that is your thalamus. You will know your thalamus because it will have a dot. That is your massa intermedia. That's what connects the two thalamuses together. Your hypothalamus will be right in front of it. Remember, this is the front, this is the back, so this will be your hypothalamus. Your epithalamus will be this, and it connects to the pineal gland. Remember, the pineal gland will secrete melatonin. Help with your biological clock, sleep and wake cycles. Alright, so this is your olfactory bulbs towards the end. Then they head up, and these are the olfactory tracts. Remember, olfaction is the only sense that bypasses the thalamus and goes straight to the brain. These are your optic nerves that connect and switch sides, glotocondral and ipsilateral. That's the optic chiasm, where you see the X. If you can see that little dot right there, it might be better visualized. that little yellow dot, that's your hypophysis or pituitary. The other thing I didn't go over was your longitudinal fissure. That's the main thing that separates the two hemispheres. Alright. Oops. Losing brain. We're going to go do the ventricles. Your lateral ventricle would be right around here. They'll be connected by the septum pellucidum. I don't know if you can see it that well. But right, those two openings would be your lateral ventricles. In between them would be the septum pellucidum. Next, you would have the third ventricle, which would be right around here. Which would be around the G area. Right where we said the hypothalamus was before. And then
Should actually be around the massa intermedia also. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is it can be connected, so it's going to be over here. And then it goes, and then it would drain through the cerebral aqueduct, which would be right there, that opening, into the fourth ventricle. This area, this triangle-like thing, is the fourth ventricle, and then it will drain from there into the brain stem. So, as you can see, that would be about the lateral ventricle, third ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, and the fourth ventricle. And you're done.